Alright, well, I just got back home and I just wanted to do a random video. I'm like sitting in the herbal garden right now. I was just thinking about, I don't know, I was just thinking about trying to get back into herbalism again and to really go on, not really a fast, but just something that can help me get rid of, sugar and like junk. And I've been, since I've pretty much cut off my addictions, not really addictions, but my binge drinking and any other substance like psychedelics or marijuana. I don't really like to talk about that, but I guess you could kind of say I was hooked on a couple things in life. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about that. I'm just here because I just got back home and I've been looking up, some research about like different medicinal practices as a practicing shamanist, if you want to say. And to speak of that, it smells like rain out here, which is amazing. There was just a fire, I think, and as soon as like the smoke from the fire came out, like I could just smell the rain wanting to come out as well. So who knows? It might rain. But anyway, yeah, I was looking up some courses online on YouTube about like just practicing like different herbal remedies. I know there's more to just practicing herbs, because I'm not a professional, but I'm just trying to learn from people who are. Um, Ironically, um, I was so delusional because, like, when I was having some pretty bad health issues for a while, I just decided to go on this shamanic journey, and I guess I was crazy enough to believe that I wanted to go to school for. Originally, I wanted to go to school for medicine, but yeah. Anyway, it's kind of like distracting out here because like I'm not used to being around a lot of people. I'm used to like being, on my own and doing my own thing. So when I'm with like large groups of people, I get kind of overwhelmed, and especially like being in a lower density type of environment where it's kind of like you try to be neutral, you try not to be too happy, but you try not to be too mad. Try to be grateful for the things that this universe does for me, and even when the enemy tries to keep me down. So I just say, you know what, I gotta do what I gotta do. The enemy's gonna feel the way he's gonna feel, but I gotta just see what the universe is trying to tell me right now. Um, at the end of the day, that's just kind of how I'm feeling because, like, it's not about me right now. Literally. Like, that's a long story. But, yeah, I'm sitting in the garden and I am just looking at my plants and looking at, like I have some aloe vera right here. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I have some aloe vera right here. I don't mean to be so distracted. This is what happens when I'm around like large groups of people. I just came back from a meeting, and I just feel kind of drained. And it's kind of like, you know, I was looking up some stuff, I've been going on this healing, journey, like I've been saying, But also, when you go through that, you kind of realize how supernatural life is, and that you are pretty much like a spiritual being having a human experience, and that we are not just more than these bodies, and how magical we are within ourselves. But at the same time, when you discover your own magic, you realize that you are in a world with a whole bunch of egos and a whole bunch of people who kind of like, there's either people who are humble, or there's humble people, and then there's people who are not so humble sometimes. And I think I get a little in between as well. So I'm not perfect. I think when I work with my magic, I get a little egotistical as well. So I can't blame other people um, on that. I think we all do it. Um, but at the end of the day, I try not to be like that. I just try to treat people right, and just kind of be as kind as possible, even when I want to cuss people out, you know, even when they deserve to be cussed out sometimes in this lower density energy. And I don't want to be that. I don't want to be a monster, you know? That's my whole thing here. But anyway, I don't know, like, I was looking up some research on this controversial topic. I know, like, a lot of people have made fun of me for this, but I was doing some research on Sabi, Dr. Sabi, and the reason why is because I've been listening. I don't really listen to this kind of music, but I've been kind of sort of listening to Nipsey Hussle, and he had a song talking about what had happened to him, and rest in peace to both of them. You know, because I really feel like some type of way about it. My mother is a nurse. You know, she has healing qualities about her. They say that healers are, they tend to attract a lot of children and animals, and I really feel, I just see a dragonfly right there. Um, I really feel like my spiritual gift is a healer, a shamanist, but that's not something to brag about, because I feel like everybody has gifts. Some people are just able to, some are seers, some are healers, some are clairvoyant, and the list goes on. But, I really feel like Sabi was a healer. He was gifted in that. But, a lot of people laugh at me for that. And not a lot. There was a one time where, I don't want to be too long on here. There was a time where I was getting spiritually attacked, and these people were passive aggressively, um, were making comments about me in that topic. And the thing is, even if he wasn't 100% right about everything, like, that still doesn't really excuse. See, they're coming right here. See, that's the answer right there. Anyway, that doesn't excuse the fact that that there has been other healers, other professional healers who have been in hot water, and I don't really want to get into that, because it's not that I should let the enemy, like, tell me, like, oh, shut up. But it's like, sometimes you just want to kind of just be grateful for one day and not yell at somebody. And so I'm just trying to tone it down. The only reason why I say that is because it's like, when I went through my spiritual awakening, um, let's just say that, yeah, gang stalking is real, and, I should be talking about this as well. There's people who are, that like to watch, and they don't like you talking about certain things, especially that. And but that's why I said what I just said a few seconds ago, because I was just touching up on the subject of these healers, holistic healers and doctors, and here comes a dirt bike trying to make all noise, trying to make so much noise. Um, but I was talking to my mother. She's a nurse, and I kind of talked about that with her the other day. And she said, yeah, that stuff is real. It's, what they talk about with big pharma and all that. But, I don't want to make this video too long. I'm just here, just making a random vlog about what's been going on my shamanic journey. I'm so intertwined with the earth right now. I can smell the rain. That's how intertwined I feel with the earth right now. And I just I need to change my life around, because things are getting kind of hectic right now. Not like it's kind of like I need to stop complaining, and I need to see what needs to be done right now. And because, no disrespect, forgive me for saying this, but none of these gang stalkers, they ain't gonna pay my bills. They ain't gonna do nothing for me. They gotta worry for their own life. And I'm not gonna do nothing for them, but it's in love and light. I see a bat right there. I see a bat. But yeah, I bought this dress at Forever 21. It was on sale, and I did my hair. This is just a random vlog on my shamanic journey, and I just wanted to kind of talk and say, yeah, I want to continue doing some art as well, and change my nutrition, um, especially, I really need to. I need to stop eating so much sugar, so much salt. Um, I've been uh, I've been taking black seed oil. I know I touched up on the subject on that on the last video, but I think I will make a better video on that. I will kind of talk about the multiple benefits that black seed oil has, and sage, aloe vera, all that stuff. I've been kind of using, well, not kind of, I've been using, um, but yeah, um, I'm just trying to say thank you, universe. Just, I know they make it hard for me sometimes, but, you know, I just feel like God, universe, spirit, goddess is telling me to just keep going for some reason. But, and also, I feel like a reptilian doing that. Oops, can't say that. See, that's another problem. Anyway, I am an alien. I'm a Palladian. Palladian starseed. That's what I believe. I don't know. Who knows? But I look like one with the way I'm dressed. Um, man, I'm being so random today. Is there anything more that I want to write more. I need to start writing more. Um, I'm just kind of like, ironically, I've been having writer's block with my music, and I think it's because of kind of like some drama, drama, and kind of like people trying to bring me down, and the fear that they try to put me in. It's kind of like distracting. So I'm gonna try to not let them, you know, get rid of that part of myself. That's my soul. My music is my soul, even though, like, I sound a little bit better when I'm off camera, or at least I believe anyway. Yeah, so I just wanted to say, hey, what's up? And that's about it. Okay.